This is Infinix Note 12 VIP, a more refined and successor to the Infinix Note 11 series and a higher model in the Note 12 portfolio. It is the very first Infinix Note device with a whopping 108 megapixel camera and a super fast 120 watt hypercharge feature. The phone comes in a 6.7 inches screen with 1080 pixel resolution, an AMOLED B1 display technology, a powerful MediaTek Helio G96 processor, and other interesting key specs that's a part of this review. Infinix Note 12 VIP, in my opinion, is one of the best devices in the Infinix Note series. In this review, we are going to explore the design and build quality of this phone, camera experience, battery life, the display, and also the actual performance of this smartphone. Getting the price out of the way, the Infinix Note 12 VIP, as at the time of making this review, is selling for about 200,000 Naira. Now, that's quite a lot if you ask me when compared to its competitors like the Redmi Note 11 Pro. But this right here has key features that is likable for such a price point. And out of the box, you get 120 watt hypercharging brick, a C-type USB cable with orange accent, free wired headphone, and your SIM ejector tool. Additionally, you find X-Club invite card, a warranty card for the Note 12 series, and a 1.5GB MTN free data redemption card. You also have a free screen protector and a silicone case to protect your new device. One thing I look out for when considering a smartphone is the design concept and the build quality. Now, this also applies to other smartphone users. The design of the phone is very beautiful, ultra sleek and premium at hand. Personally, I think the tag name VIP suits this device, as it goes well with a very important person using a very important phone. It has a measure of grip and you can feel you are actually holding something in your hand. The upper front has a simple punch hole, housing a 16 megapixel selfie camera. On the rear, it has a triple camera model, running horizontally across the upper side, with a 108 megapixel main sensor, 13 megapixel ultra wide lens, 2 megapixel depth lens, and a quad LED flash. The frame looks metallic, but it's made of plastic. On the right, we have a sturdy volume rocker up here and a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, doubling as power button. On the left, we have its SIM tray, housing 2 nano SIM cards and a micro SD card. Underneath is a 3.5 headphone jack, a microphone, USB Type-C port, and a stereo speaker grill. On the top, you have a second stereo speaker grill and a second microphone. Now, the general idea is the back of the phone. The back panel is made of glass material, but it's not actual glass but plastic. One good thing is that it doesn't look cheap but premium at hand, and it retains fewer fingerprints and less smudges. The overall build quality of the Note 12 VIP is solid, well crafted, lightweighted, and easy to use with one hand. One reason to buy the Infinix Note 12 VIP is the large screen, as one might expect for a Note branded device with its 6.7 inches screen, giving you plenty of room to watch videos, play games, or just engaging in daily smartphone tasks. I particularly like the fact that Infinix used AMOLED B1 screen display with full HD plus resolution on this device instead of LCD screen. This gives you better contrast, crisp and punchy colors, as well as better brightness than LCD panels. The phone boots on Android 12 with Infinix latest XOS 10.6 UI out of the box. Booting up this phone for the first time, the thought of bloatways and constant ads came to mind, as if I was actually expecting it, since it's a kind of a thing with Infinix devices. But this time, Infinix tried to keep things clean. You get less bloatway apps and pop-up ads, unlike before. The scrolling experience here is very fast and smooth, thanks to the 120Hz refresh rate feature. Infinix took things a little bit further here by including an ultra touch swipe and motion speed feature. Here you have nothing to worry about scrolling through your device. Going to the camera department, you have the AI mode as default, followed by beauty mode, portrait, and night mode. To take good pictures, you have to call up the 108 megapixel mode for better pictures. Taking the camera for a spin, the 108 megapixel takes good shots, producing some pleasing results with a level of details, correct exposure, and somehow accurate colors. But there is a usual amount of noise when looked closely. The selfie camera takes good shots too, but sometimes it's a shoot and miss. The selfie camera is also more tolerant of noise, allowing some subtle face texture to make it to the resulting image. For videography, it's capped at 2K and 30 frame rate per second. The video quality from the phone is okay, but lacks any stabilization. It gets shaky here and there even when you try to be more stable with your hands. For a device like this, I believe 4K shooting mode with stabilization could have been better. The overall camera experience is good. So what do you think about the camera? Let me know from the comment section down below. On the processor aspect, doing the overall heavy lifting inside the Infinix Note 12 VIP is the MediaTek Helio G96 processor of last year. It is good for playing HD games, but not good enough when playing graphics-intensive games. I frown at the fact Infinix used Helio G96 processor on this phone, instead of picking from the Dimensity processors. However, the processor power is pretty consistent, and you also have 8GB of RAM with memory fusion that extend the RAM size to 13GB to ensure things are running pretty smooth. Powering the phone is a 4500 mAh battery. When fully charged, it gets you up to 7 hours on a normal use. Heavy usage gets you 3 hours use time, while it goes up to 24 hours for light users. Infinix claim the 120W hypercharge brick can go from 0 to 100% in less than 27 minutes. Now, this is not just a claim but fact, as it completely depleted the phone battery to 0% and it didn't even get up to 27 minutes, it was already 100% fully charged. The 120W hypercharge technology relies on the dual cell battery inside the phone and a dual charge pump to put in the charge efficiently, and there are protective features inside the phone to safeguard the whole process, so you have nothing to worry about while charging this phone.